Okay, now moving on to the next rule, which is divisibility rule for 8. Divisibility rule of 8 says that for a number to be divisible by 8, the last 2 or 3 digits should be divisible by 8. Okay, now this says like 4 times that the last 2 digits or the last 3 digits, they should be divisible by 8. It means that should completely solve by 8. If they goes in 8 times table, it means the whole number will also goes in 8 times table. For instance, take a look. They have given the example for 3 digits. 248 is divisible by 8 because 248 is divisible by 8. How they have shown that it is divisible by 8? They have just done this thing. 24 goes in 8 times table. 3 8s are 24 and 8 copied. 8 1s are 8. See, it is solved completely, no remainder is left. 8 31s are is 248. It means 7248 will also goes in 8 times table and it will give you no remainder. So you can use 8 over here to solve this. Okay, now look at it another number. 9 4 56. If I want to know whether this number is divisible by 8 or no, what I will do? The rule says the last 2 or 3 digits should be divisible by 8. So I know the last 2 digits here is divisible by 8. Why? Because 8 sevens are is 56. It means 9456 will also goes in 8 times table. And by using divisibility rule of 8, I come to know that this whole number is divisible by 8. Now I am moving on to the next rule of divisibility for 5. A number is divisible by 5 if the digit in the ones place is 5 or 0. 5 rule is very simple. You just have to look at the last digit. If it is 5 or if it is 0, then the number will goes in 5 times table. If it is any other number than that, for instance, if it was 72, this number doesn't go in 5 times table. If this was 91, this number doesn't go in 5 times table. If it will be 95, then yes, it will go in 5 times table because the last digit is 5. You will copy just this line and the example like this. I have underlined it. Okay, then rule of divisibility for 10. This is also very easy. A number is divisible by 10 if the digit in the ones place is 0. Simply, if the last digit is 0, as many zeros doesn't matter, all the numbers are divisible by 10. You will just write down this and this example. Reasons and note is not necessary, you will not write down. Okay, then you will move on to the divisibility rule of 3. Divisibility rule of 3 is also very useful when you are doing HCF and LCM. Please remember this, use this. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digit is divisible by 3. You will copy this, and what it says that you have to add the numbers. If by adding the numbers you get that number which goes in 3 times table, it means the number itself will also go in 3 times table. For instance, they had given 231. If I want to know 231 goes in 3 times table or not, what I will do, I will just add the numbers. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 goes in 3 times table. Yes, it goes. 2 3s are 6. It means 231 is divisible by 3. When you will divide 231 by 3, you will get the answer. No remainder will be left, and therefore 231 is divisible by 3. Now look at one more example so that the concept is clear. 4, 5 and 5. This is one of the example. Let's look at it. 4 plus 5 is 9 and 9 plus 5 is 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 goes in 3 times table? No, it means 455 doesn't go in 3 times table. Now look at this example. 3, 0, 9. Add the numbers. 3 plus 0 plus 9. 3, 0, add 3 and 3 plus 9 gives you 12. 12 goes in 3 times table? Yes, it goes. 4 3s are 12. It means 309 will also goes in 3 times table. So see, 3 times table rule is so easy. Just add the numbers. If the number goes in 3 times table, the sum goes in 3 times table. It means the whole number will also divisible by 3, and you can just use the number 3 when you are doing HCF and LCM. Okay, after writing down the rule of divisibility for 3, you will write down the rule of divisibility for 9. 9 and 3 divisibility rules are very simple. Likewise, in 9 also you have to add the numbers and you have to see whether the number goes in 9 times table or not. For instance, 657, add the numbers. 6 plus 5 gives you 11, 11 plus 7 gives you 18. So 18 goes in 9 times table. How many times? 9 2s are 18. So it means 657 will also go in 9 times table. Okay, will be divisible by 9. It will not give you any remainder when you will divide 657 by 9. Okay girls? Now I'm not showing one more example because this is very much similar to the 3 only. Okay, now you will write down rule of divisibility for 6. You will make down this you will make this table also like it is done in your book. Okay, and everything will be copied for rule of divisibility 6. The number must be even and divisible by 3 in order to be divisible by 6. Okay, two conditions are there to fulfill whether to see if the number is divisible by 6 or not. First thing is that it should be even, and second thing is it should be divisible by 3. Okay, it should be even and it should be divisible by 3. For instance, 198, the last digit is even. Okay, so it means it can goes in 6 times table, but another condition is also there. What is that? It should goes in 3 times table. And what is the rule for divisibility? Rule of 3, it is 9 10 10 plus 8 18. 18 goes in 3 times table, so it means that 198 will go in 6 times table because the number is even and it goes in 3 times table also. So both the conditions are fulfilled. Now look at it, another example. 891. 891 is not divisible by 6. Why it is not divisible by 6? Because the last digit is not even, but it goes in 3 times table. Still it is not divisible by 6 because both the conditions has to be fulfilled. Okay girls, now I am moving on to the next rule.